Tommy with Elevation Every Weekend here. Welcome to my channel. In today's brief video, I'm going to take a few minutes post 2022 Apple Fall event and tell you about the best and worst watch band I've ever used for my Apple Watch. I am not a tech channel or a tech reviewer, so this will be an authentic long-term review of the Apple Watch Sport Loop and not some tech influencer channel to unbox the product, put it on the watch, use it for a day before they ship it back to Apple for a full refund. My channel is primarily focused on fat, adventure, and mountain biking in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. However, when I do have a tech product I do use regularly, I do want to give you some feedback on it, seeing that I am riding bikes every day outdoors in the relatively harsh Colorado terrain. I have had my Apple Watch Series 6 since shortly after release in September of 2020. I do wear it just about every day, pretty much all day and all night, and I only ever really take it off to charge it and to shower. I'm also wearing it and using it during my daily bike rides, and I average over 100 miles a week, and I have only ever used the Sport Loop for this watch. So for over a year, I've used this green Sport Loop that I spec'd with the watch when I ordered it. And just to change things up, I ended up ordering the orange one that I used for about 5 months. So first, let me tell you the good points of the Apple Watch Sport Loop. This is flat out the most comfortable watch band I have ever worn on any watch. Even when I sleep in it at night, I don't even know it's there and it doesn't give me any issues. And wearing it during activities such as longer adventure-oriented bike rides, it doesn't give me any weird pressure points or circulation issues, which I actually have had wearing my Garmin. Another benefit is once it's on, it's totally secure. There's no way really for it to come off. If you're not familiar with the Sport Loop, there is no clasp at all. You literally pull it and stretch it over your hand and it secures on your wrist. You do have to get the correct size though, because you don't want it too loose or too tight. And despite that first year of daily and somewhat hard use, the green band still looks great and works correctly and functions well. So now let's shift to the negative aspects, and that's where we're going to shift over to the orange band. So despite only using this band for about 5 months and it's still looking like brand new, it had a catastrophic failure and almost severely damaged my watch. I was putting it on one evening after a shower and pulling it off the charger, and the band failed catastrophically while under tension as I was pulling it over my hand. The band snapped at the connection point, so here's the piece that is in the watch, and then this is where it failed. Because it failed at max tension as I was pulling it over my hand, it slingshotted the watch against the wall, and then the watch dropped straight down to the floor face first. As hard as it hit both times and as loud as it was, I really thought the watch was going to be severely damaged if not destroyed. But fortunately, there's no sign of damage on it and it works completely normally. In researching this issue, apparently this is something that has happened to other people, as I have found numerous pictures and threads on various forums and on Reddit indicating the same sort of failure. And while I'm not one for melodrama, I can actually see, based on the force that the watch launched off my hand with, instead of going sideways to the wall, if it had come back at my face, it could have certainly done some serious damage to some teeth. So definitely some food for thought there. So of course, I initially thought maybe this was just defective or bad luck, but once I did research it, I did find that it seems to be a somewhat common issue. So that's cause for concern going forward. So that is the dichotomy of this scenario, is the green band has been the best watch band I've ever used, but obviously the issue with the orange band was highly concerning. So having had these two very different experiences at opposite ends of the spectrum, what do I intend to do going forward? Well, short term, I am back to using my green band. One thing I am doing though is I am checking it regularly. Based on some of the pictures I've seen, I suspect the failure actually does reveal itself if you see it. As you'll see, the band starting to separate at the seam, and that may have just been something I did not catch on my orange band here. So at the very least, I will look for that. But now that the event has just happened with the Series 8 and the Apple Watch Ultra, I will probably consider just getting another band of some sort, maybe even one of the Ultra bands, which will fit on this watch for now. And that will alleviate any eventual concerns about this band failing as well, since it is over a year old and has lots of mileage on it, literally. So in closing, I can say this is the best watch band I've ever used on any watch, but the potential for such catastrophic failure as demonstrated by the other watch band means long-term I'm not willing to continue to take that risk with it. And just one real quick disclaimer, I in no way think that this watch band should be expected to be indestructible forever, but just due to the nature of where the pressure points are and how you have to take it off and put it on, I will probably just go back to something with a more traditional clasping mechanism. And until then, as I said, I will inspect this band and choose to put it on in areas where if it did fail and launch off my hand again, it'd be far less likely to hit hard surfaces and damage the watch. If you have any comments, similar experiences, or anything to add to the discussion, I'd love to hear those in the comments down below. If you found the video helpful, insightful, or useful in any way, please like it. And again, I am not a tech-based channel. But if you are interested in adventure biking, fat biking, and other outdoors related content, definitely subscribe as I have a lot more coming for the fall. Thanks a lot and have a great day.